Beneath the water's seemingly calm surface, is something watching us? If any creature from prehistory has survived to this very day, it is because it never left the place where light can't reach. The ocean covers more than 2/3 of our planet. And yet, the paradox is this: humanity knows more about the moon than the very seafloor right beneath our feet. More than 95% of the ocean remains completely unexplored. Every year, tens of thousands of new species are documented, many from depths where no ray of light has ever touched. We live on a blue planet, but all we truly know is the surface. And that is what makes the sea the most dangerous place of all, because nothing is more terrifying than darkness, when you don't know where you're standing. In the ocean's black silence, millions of unseen creatures may exist, nameless, undiscovered, most harmless, but perhaps a few were never meant to be found by human eyes. Water, calm or furious, always knows how to hide secrets that the land will never understand. And before we begin today's journey, you'll have unbelievable luck if you hit like and subscribe before this video ends. Ningen, the white shadow beneath the Earth's foot. In a place where sunlight never reaches, amid eternal fog and endless ice, lies a stretch of water so cold it feels like it whispers untold stories. Antarctica, so desolate that human maps have barely brushed its edges. And there, a creature appeared. Sailors from Japan gave it a simple name, yet one filled with dread: Ningen, the human. No one knows what it is, but those who've seen it never forget. One stormy night, crew members aboard a whale research vessel saw it rise from the abyss, from a depth as dark as a bottomless pit. It was nearly 30 meters long as a commercial airplane, skin pale as snow, a round head with no eyes, no mouth, just a smooth, unnatural shape as if molded from someone's distorted imagination. Instead of legs, it had two massive limb-like fins, drifting through the water like slow, ghostly tentacles. Its lower body tapered into a mermaid-like tail, but nothing about it was beautiful. Only spine-chilling. No clear photos. Only blurry images, shaky videos, quick sketches drawn by trembling sailors. But the most terrifying part, the sightings never stopped. Unofficial reports from Japanese research crews describe a pale figure drifting beneath the ice, a shape that emerges only at night, and some swear it was watching them from the dark. What is the Ningen? An unknown species of whale? A hoax? Or something else? Something horrifyingly close to human? And if it truly lives beneath Antarctica's frozen layers, in a place no one has ever reached, then what we're facing may not just be a creature, but a far more frightening question. When night falls, what exactly lives beneath our feet? Megalodon, the forgotten predator. Some ocean mysteries leave no trace, only a feeling. A feeling that something is staring up from a darkness so cold that even sound feels heavy. In 2004, off the coast of Australia, a female great white shark over 3 meters long was tagged with a tracking device. For 4 months, everything was normal. Until 4 a.m. on Christmas Eve. It vanished. Not slowly. Not drifting out of signal range. But plunging, 600 meters, then 900, then nearly another 600, in less than 2 minutes. The tracker suddenly recorded a temperature spike to 26 degrees Celsius, unnaturally warm. And when the device was recovered, it was covered in stomach acid. The shark had been swallowed. So what creature can eat an entire great white and drag it nearly 600 meters down in 2 minutes? Not orcas. They never dive that deep. Not another great white. None have such high body temperatures. So what else? In 2014, several researchers proposed a name that chilled the world. Megalodon. A 20-meter giant with teeth the size of a human hand, the apex predator of ancient oceans. Science claims it went extinct 2.6 million years ago. But then came strange reports. Shadows twice the size of great whites, massive teeth found in shallow seabeds, only a few thousand years old. In 1875, a megalodon tooth retrieved from the seafloor was dated to just 11,000 years. That means humans existed, while megalodons still swam the seas. Maybe it never went extinct. Maybe it simply retreated into the depths where light never reaches. U-28, the shadow from a lost era. World wars are usually told from the land. But beneath the ocean, there are memories absent from every textbook. In 1915, the German submarine U-28 patrolled the North Atlantic. A torpedo was fired, sinking the British ship Iberian. But 25 seconds after the ship went under, a second explosion erupted from the deep, and from it, something was hurled out of the water. The U-28 commander and 6 officers witnessed a creature rise nearly 25 meters into the air, 18 meters long with a crocodile-like body, 4 flipper-like limbs, a long tail and a sharp, prehistoric head. Like a mosasaur dragged out of a world thought to be extinct for 66 million years. No photographs. But every officer wrote nearly the same description in the ship's log. How could such a creature survive into modern times? For the past 300 years, sailors worldwide have reported giant reptilian shapes beneath the waves, appearing, disappearing as if watching from the edge of the surf. If true, the ocean may not only hide the past, it may keep pieces of an era we believed had ended forever. Nessie, the long neck in the still water. There are places so quiet you feel as if you're the only one alive. A lake smooth as glass. Mist drifting lazily across its surface. Until a shadow slips beneath the water. Nessie, the legendary creature of Loch Ness, has existed since the 6th century. But it wasn't until the 20th century, as roads expanded, that the flood of sightings began. Thousands of people reported a humpbacked creature with a long neck and massive body, resembling a plesiosaur, the ancient marine reptile believed extinct for 66 million years. In 1977, Japanese fishermen hauled up a corpse with a long neck and 4 flippers, shocking the world. Analysis claimed it might be a decomposing basking shark. But the photograph, no one ever forgot. And then, stranger still, in 2016 in the heart of London, a massive shadow was filmed gliding beneath the surface of the Thames. No one knows what it was. No species matches it. If not a plesiosaur, then what? Perhaps some creatures never vanished. They simply chose to hide. Kraken, the darkness of legend. Medieval Europeans shared a common fear. A colossal beast with tentacles like nightmares, capable of dragging entire ships into the abyss. Kraken. A name that sounds like a curse. For centuries, science dismissed it. But in 1857, a Danish naturalist discovered the beak of a giant squid. Then 2 enormous tentacles washed ashore in the Bahamas. He said 4 words, "The Kraken is real." Today we call them giant squids, or colossal squids, stretching up to 15 meters with eyes the size of dinner plates. They live 800 to 1,600 meters deep, where no one can see them. In 2004, humanity filmed one alive for the first time, a long, ghostly shadow beautiful in a way that chills the spine. But was that truly the Kraken? Or is the Kraken still out there, never needing to rise to the surface at all? Sailors have a saying, the sea never lies. It simply doesn't speak. 1 o'clock. Water has a strange quality. It's transparent, yet hides everything perfectly. It reflects our faces, but conceals all that lies beneath. In a world where light can't reach the bottom, stories continue to whisper, drifting endlessly. Next time you stand before the sea, or gaze down at a calm, quiet lake, pause for a moment. Look deep into the water. And don't ask, what's down there? Ask instead, is something down there, looking back at me?